Hey everyone, and welcome to what is for the first time in a while, a lore video on my chapter. Last lore video was before I bought the Indomitus box, before I bought a box of multi-part intercessors. So I haven't had to make a lore video in a long time because I've just had so much miniatures to paint. So this lore video won't get too intense, won't go too in depth. It's going to be a lot about the chapter's company organization. But in front of you right now is every unit I painted from the Indomitus box. You'll notice there's only 5 Assault Intercessors. That's because I only painted 5. I already had 5 from the Recruit Edition that I had previously bought. And I only wanted 2 5-man squads of Assault Intercessors with Sergeant with Chainsword. But yeah. So, this is what I have. The 5 Assault Intercessors, 3 Eradicators, 3 Blade Guard, the Chaplain, Blade Guard Ancient, Judiciar, Outriders. But, without further ado, I'm just going to get into it. So, things I have decided with the chapter organization is I've decided about how veterans will work. Lore-wise. Obviously, in tabletop, I may field some certain units as veterans regardless, but lore-wise, veterans, now, one thing I've said in previous video is that the first company is not a veteran company in my chapter, and that much is still true. This chapter is designed so as many battle companies as possible can act autonomously. There are still a couple reserve companies, but it's not 5 reserve companies, as the Codex Astartes would command. They actually have 7 they actually have only 3 reserve companies and 7, quote, battle companies. One of the battle companies actually acts similarly, well, is the 10th company and acts similarly to other 10th companies. Where for Primaris chapters, the 10th company is not a scout company, but an infiltration company. Includes units like incursors, infiltrators, etc., stealth units. But for my chapter, there are 7 battle companies and 3 reserve companies. Because again, they wanted more battle companies to act autonomously, to be able to go out and fulfill their mission. This is the 3rd company, also known as the Arbiter Company. They have since become known as the exemplars of the chapter, exemplifying all the beliefs and creeds and values of the chapter as a whole. And they are signified by a yellow stripe on their left knee pad, and a green left knee pad at that. Now, how veterans will work. There's one thing I have decided. Lore-wise, there are 10 veterans per battle company. Veterans act as a senior soldier role. They have command over regular soldiers, and they also act as the personal guard of the company command. So, when a soldier is deemed a, quote, veteran, they are put into the Blade Guard. There will be 10 Blade Guard per company, or at least in this company. Other battle companies may choose a different role to serve as their veterans. But in the 3rd company, the Blade Guard are their veterans, and they will have a total of 10 Blade Guard. So that way, 1 out of every 10 soldiers is a veteran. 1 out of 10 foot soldiers, rather. Also, for my chapter in general, and which will also be exemplified in this battle company, is they do not like plasma weapons. There will probably be a couple plasma weapons here and there in the chapter, but as a whole, they don't like plasma. It's too risky. Plus, Eradicators can fuck up heavy units just as well, if not better, without the loss of life. That's their philosophy on it, at least. So you'll see very little plasma weapons. The third company, for example, does not employ plasma weapons, at least not in their foot soldiers. But yeah, so the Blade Guard veterans are the veteran soldiers of the company, and they will be equipped. And when a soldier is given the rank of veteran, they are put through even more intense training, given Gravis armor and the proper weaponry, and put into the Blade Guard. One thing I'm going to do as well to signify a veteran rank is from here on out, I'm going to be painting the shoulder pad trim white. Going to be painting the shoulder pad trim white to signify veteran rank as well. But yeah, the way this chapter is going to be set up is that there's going to be 60 intercessors total. Now, I'm not 100% sure on how I want to build it up, though. I could just keep the 20 assault intercessors that I have, 2 squads with Thunderhammer, 2 squads with Chainsword, or I could put another one in where 2 squads have words, Power Fist, or I could build an additional squad of regular intercessors and give them auto bolt rifles. And I'm going to have 2 5-man squads of heavy intercessors as well. So that way, if I do 2 squads of regular intercessors, 3 squads of assault, and 2 squads of heavy, 20 regular, 30 assault, 10 heavy, that'll be a 50-50 between range and melee, but I don't know if I want to have a more ranged focus on them. But that's a topic for another time, I guess. But yeah, so for right now, the veterans of the chapter company are going to be the Blade Guard, which means for this company, I'm going to be building a total of 10 Blade Guard veterans. So that means I'm going to have to buy 3 boxes of these bitches to get 2 more 3-man and 1 last guy. And one of them will have a specialty rank. And that one will be, while there are sergeants among the Blade Guard, such as him, because they are still fielded in squads of 3 to 5, one will have a specialty helmet. Or rather, what I think I might do is I might build 2 squads of 5 total. And the sergeant of the second squad will have the specialty rank, and that he is the top of the Blade Guard, which would put him next in line for company command, such as lieutenant. Actually, yeah, just a lieutenant. But yeah. So that's all I really have for today. I wanted to discuss the company organization. So Blade Guard veteran roles, I've said that 12 times already. They're going to have white shoulder pad trims. No plasma. Look at all that Indominus. But thanks for watching, you guys. I'll probably have another video up in a couple days. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.